What's up, guys? How y'all doing? This is Coach D. Darrell Spears here once again. Hope everybody is having a great day. I know I am. Just sitting here doing some content while I'm chilling out on a break, getting ready to call it in for the day. And so what I want to talk about is, do YouTube relationships really work? Personal dating relationships really work? And so I'm reflecting on a situation that's going on right now where I have a very dear friend of mine who is in a kerfuffle right now. And I know several situations that I've had to deal with where people came to me for advice, they came to me for direction. And I root for people to make it, man. To me, at this point, I used to be very skeptical of online dating. I used to be very skeptical of people who met people on dating apps and online, YouTube, social media. And now I'm a little bit more lukewarm to it because I've seen some successes from it. But I also seen a lot of failures. But there are some successes. And what I found is that the people that I've known who were successful were people who basically approached relationships in a certain way, whether they were on a dating app or in real life. And they met people who were compatible with them and the relationships worked. Okay? But then when you look at stuff like YouTube, people hooking up, people meeting people driving 3, 4, 5 hours to catching flights, you flying them in, you're flying them out. You know, people live in great distances away in different states that have maintained relationships or eventually move with each other. There are successes. So I cannot negate the successes and then the failures. I can't just talk about the failures and then act like there are not successful YouTube dating situations, because there are. There are plenty of them. But see, this is the issue. We hear more about the issues that don't succeed is because people who are successful in relationships don't talk about it. Like, people who are truly happy in relationships, you don't hear from them. You know why? Because they enjoying life and they enjoying the person they with. It's the Negroes who are complaining and bitching. The Negroes who are upset and they blaming everybody. They want everybody to know what ain't going right in their relationship. So I am totally against people who take, whether you met a person in real life or not, I'm very much against people who take their personal relationships, whether they met a person on YouTube or in real life, and you bring it to YouTube or social media, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and you make it public. Why make your personal relationship public? You're throwing subliminals about the person, comparing them to other popular YouTubers and content creators and social media figures. You playing victim when nobody is really a victim. That's the reality. That's the reality. But I'm totally against people taking their personal relationships and making them public, whether you met them online or not. Keep what's offline. Because I've been approached with a scenario of all different types of scenarios of how people met each other. There are people who met each other in the chat. There are people who have emailed, FaceTime, content creators, met them at events, traveled back and forth. And their relationship is cool and collective. Then as soon as something go wrong, I'm going to let the world know. That's the risk you take for love. That's the risk you take when you're in these platforms. These things could happen in real life. If people try to embarrass you and do all kinds of crazy shit in real life. So it basically filters in all aspects of life, whether it's social media or not. My position is, have those discussions before you get in that relationship. Have an agreement, even though that agreement someone may break that, but the way they respond and the way they carry themselves may let you know if something goes wrong. This is what I will have to shield myself from, protect myself. It makes people not even want to do content. So this is Coach D. Darrell Spears having a discussion about these online relationships, and how do you respond and act if someone takes your personal relationship public? Have a great day.